and I'm about to show you how to make butterscotch chocolate cupcakes. I'm absolutely amazed that my kitchen is this clean and actually looks like the one in the actual cooking shows. And you have nothing to worry about with the recipe because I'm only going to post it online if it works. So, hope you enjoy. Cut. I started by taking out all my ingredients and laying them out in the order that the book says. I've started by just taking out this too. I'm taking out a bowl. This is too big. I'd say like a medium-sized bowl. The other bowls were kind of dirty. So I'm just going to be piling everything in, and then I'm going to add them. Then I'm going to use an electric mixer to just, and add it in. That's the way I do it. Okay, so here I'm going to be putting in the sugar. It says half a cup. I'm using a fourth cup. I'm just going to use 2 of these. 1, 2. So there's that. Now I'm adding in some sour cream, and I'm using an 1/8 cup because I don't want to get any of my other cups dirty. I'm just going to use this one. Sour cream is a really great thing to have in your cupcakes. I love having it in there because it gives them a really nice taste. It's like a really nice tang flavor. No, not tang. I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of bitter. I don't know. I really like having sour cream in the cupcakes. It's very, very tasty. What's that? 3. And a 4. And now it's all dirty, so I'm going to toss it in there. Now I'm adding about a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, which can also be canola oil, because I don't think I've ever seen something called vegetable oil in stores. So go get canola oil. I was always like, oh, we don't have any vegetable oil, and what I was looking for was canola oil. Now I'm cracking an egg into here. I'm doing it over a sink because, of course, you don't want to get that in there. I tossed the sour cream measuring cup in here. Jeez, I'm not very good at this. It looks like, I don't know what happened. There was something. I was going to put it in the garbage disposal, but do not do that. Put it into the trash. Now I'm adding in the vanilla. I only have a teaspoon one. I don't have half a teaspoon, so I'm just going to guess here. I'd say that's about a half. Okay, so now I'm adding in flour. The recipe says to put in cake flour. There's the last of the vanilla. But I don't use cake flour because I don't want to buy special flour. So I just use all-purpose flour, and I'm about to tell you a trick that I learned from online. So it says 3/4. So what it is with every cup of flour, all-purpose flour, you just take away, it's 2 tablespoons from it, and that would make it almost like cake flour. So you don't have to buy any special flour. So this is 3/4 cup. So I'm just going to put in 2/4 first. And now with the third one, I'm going to take it out. And then I'm going to take out 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to take out, I think you'd take out like 1 and, well, you take out 2 3/4 out of it. So 2 3/4 together would be 6/4, which dumbed down would be 1.5 teaspoons. Yes, it takes me a second to remember that. Oh my god. How stupid am I? 1 and about 1/2. So now we put that in there. So when making this, you want to just take your flour and then take out 1.5 teaspoons from 3/4 cups that you've put in. Now, in with the cocoa powder. Yes, in goes the cocoa powder. I don't know very much about cocoa powder that I can really say. You know, I'm trying to say a lot about each ingredient, but I can't about cocoa powder. And there we go, because that's what I used for the vegetable oil. Be prepared to use a, like, tablecloth that you will, like, you can wash and stuff, because it's going to get messy. Okay, now we're going to add in 3/4 teaspoon, whatever it's called. I'm just guessing here. So I always thought, I remember it by baking soda. I remember it by baking soda probably should be in a can because it's like soda, and baking powder is in the can. So I was always confused about that. I was like, so you put baking soda in the box and baking powder in the can? Okay. I think it's something about the baking powder. If it gets moisturized, it, volcano. Baking powder, vinegar, volcano. That's all I'm going to say. And now comes the butterscotch. I found these. I went to my local market. Oh, there's a little sour cream there. And I found these. I was looking in the baking aisle near the chocolate chips, and I found some butterscotch. And I said, "Oh, what can I do with butterscotch?" So I thought, okay, I'll get some and I'll bring it home. So here I am with my butterscotch chips. Don't really care if I get too many in here. Another 2 little butterscotch. Now I'm just making this up as I go along. I'm gonna say 3/4 cup of this. Probably already done 3/4 cup. Just dump in a couple more. So 3/4 cup I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I have my electric mixer. And now I am, as I said at the beginning, I'm going to go buzz, buzz, buzz. So, you know what, I'm going to angle this down a tiny bit more. Okay, I'm going to show you what happens, because I love these so much. It's so helpful. Back over here. Look at this, it's actually turning brown and like liquidy. Yay! See that? It's all like, yay. Okay, so I've got my sticks covered with chocolate cupcake mix. I always offer people chocolate sticks, but nobody's here. Okay, so I discovered a problem when I remembered that I didn't have baking cups for my stuff, and well, I just ran down the street, grabbed some money, ran down the street, and got baking cups, because we have a market, like a food market just down the street, so I just ran out and got stuff. So here I am putting these in, and this was about $1. Yeah, it was 99 cents. And they paid like 105 or something like that. So here I am. I like to put it around the edges because it's easier to get the stuff in there, and I don't want to drip or anything like that. So I like to just take this and stick it on my hand so that it's slightly slanted like that, and then I use a spatula. I'm not good with this hand. So I very carefully put my hand like there so that it's tipped over. And now I'm just going to do my first. Moving it down in the bowl. I'm just going to take this. Oh, it's dripping. And then just try and get that in there. So I think I'm not, it varies on, of course, on how many you make. So it looks like I have, there we go. That's about how high I'm going to fill it. So I'm just going to do that with all of them, you know, bake it. I also have the oven preheating to 350. I forgot to do that. So I've put them all in. It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like a little fourth one right there. So they look pretty good. I had a little bit of the batter, and so I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat and all that. Okay, here we go. I believe it's 15 minutes. Well, I was wrong. It was 20 minutes. For the baking time, I would suggest, it says bake until tops spring back when lightly tapped, 20 to 25 minutes. I would suggest going 20 minutes, waiting for it all to go, and then maybe sticking it with a fork or a toothpick. And if it's all wet, do that. And then, you know, it says tops spring back, so if it's all wet, continue doing it for another 5 minutes, and then, you know, stick it again, and if it's still wet, keep going. But if it is, like, hard at the beginning, just tap it, and if it springs back when lightly touched, then there you go. Oof, they look so good. I need to put on the light so you can see them. But there they are. They're looking really good. I'm going to have to turn off the oven. I'll let you guys come out of these. But they look really good. I'll tell you how they turn out.